What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, though? Welcome to the Ball Hawk Show podcast. I'm your host, Amar Hawkins. Appreciate you rocking with me on this Monday, this great Monday. What's the date, though? What's the date? The 22nd? Yeah, the 22nd of January, 2024. We here recapping NFL Divisional playoffs, all the storylines, the narratives. Where do teams go from here? Where do quarterbacks go from here? So we here, man. We live. The link should be in the description on Facebook. If you're on the X app, just let me know in the comments section, and I will share it to the tweet. If you're on YouTube, just share in the comments section, and I will share the stream right back at you in the comments section. So before we get started, this episode is sponsored by Aber Insurance. Go to Aber Insurance for all your insurance needs. That's home, business, auto, life insurance. The great people at Able here locally in Charlottesville, man, off Ryle Road. If you need affordable policies, holler at the people at Able. Go to ableinsurance.net. Tell them the Ball Hawk sent you, and they definitely take care of you. You feel me? So the usual suspects are roll in when they can. Before then, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. The Ball Hawk Show podcast. Had to redo the channel as I stated. So got to get the subscribers back up. So make sure you subscribe on that. If you haven't already, follow your boy on the X app at I Am Ball Hawk, Instagram at I Am Ball Hawk. So yeah, that's what we do. All right, man, I got you. Let me send you the link right now. So we got to talk about the playoffs, man. What was the first playoff game? Saturday. That was the Ravens and the Texans. I remember driving back from the track meet. So I guess we'll go in order. We'll talk about the Ravens and the Texans, and then we'll talk about who played San Francisco. Yeah. So both of those, remember in the preview, both of those teams, I'm talking about the Ravens and the 49ers, were 9.5-point favorites when we recorded the live show on Friday, according to ESPN, 9.5-point favorites. And then we'll talk about Sunday's two games, which was Detroit and Tampa, and then Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. So I'll give people time to load up, kick back. I know it's an hour, like almost an hour before people get off work at 5, but this is the sweet spot for me to record at 4:15. So I know it might not be, great for everybody. So, and look, if you want to join live, man, you don't have to cut your camera on. So you could join on stream, y'all, with just Avi showing, just like you would in Twitter Spaces. So, if the camera option deters you from joining the live show like this, you don't got to cut your camera on, man. My man, Coach John said, we on Twitter with the Hawk. How about them Ravens? Yeah, man. Ravens look good. Ravens definitely look good. Lamar looked good, was very efficient, did it with his arms, with his legs. Look, in the playoffs, you got to win by any means necessary. People can have this narrative that, quarterback can't do this, quarterback can't do that. Just as long as you show up in those moments in which they need you the most. And we're going to discuss quarterbacks who showed up in the moment and coaches too, and quarterbacks, because we know everybody pays attention to the quarterback because they get paid the most money. They consider the most important position in football or in sports. So, it's the ultimate team game, but everybody's always paying attention to the quarterback. Ravens 9.5 was free money. Yeah, man, I be nervous betting money, man. I just do, man. My man, Teray Frost said, at the end of the day, it's about making plays. Absolutely. So let's go ahead. Let's start with the Ravens and the Texans. Ironically, CJ Stroud last. I ain't gonna say last, but he lost to another Harbaugh, basically. because he lost to Jim, and now he lost to his brother, John. Or did I get it backwards? He lost to the damn Harbaugh brother again. You know what I'm saying? But CJ Stroud, man, is a very good young quarterback. Always praises the man upstairs. I know that makes a lot of people uncomfortable that he wears his religion on his sleeve, his faith on his sleeve, and people get uncomfortable with that. But salute to CJ Stroud for being unapologetically himself. I love it. But for the game, if we just looking at the box score, he was 19 of 33 for 175. Ravens have one of the best defenses in the National Football League. They don't give up a lot of points. They have all pro line. Both of their linebackers are all pros. One first team, one second team, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So CJ did his numbers. Phenomenal young quarterback. Made a guy like Colin Cowherd eat his words. Colin Cowherd was a man about it, and he apologized and said he got it wrong with CJ. Duh. That's why people got to stop trying to predict like how somebody's going to do on the next level. Just let it play out. That's why most of the time I just sit back. I be like, I wish him the best. It is what it is. So, what up, Reese? How you doing, bro?
Chilling, man. Chilling. That's a good point.
I was talking to you just like I just wasn't talking to you on your spaces.
Yeah, man. We'll start over because we ain't gonna carry over the messiness. Because you know how you do.
Yeah, I'm never messy. I be trying to get people to calm down. I don't know what's wrong with people.
But nah, that was a lot. I had some criticism of CJ initially.
Is it because he went to Ohio State?
Partially, and I'm gonna say this: Ohio State. If you watch him at Ohio State, a completely different quarterback. And I think it was more so what they were asking him to do. A lot of underneath throws. Everything seemed to be a bullet. They weren't asking him to make touch throws. They weren't asking him to throw in tight windows. So based on what we saw, and this was always how I was with my statements about him, I haven't seen him do X, Y, or Z. I haven't seen him throw a back shoulder fade. He has developed those skills, and he has showed those skills. Now, overall, Texans look inexperienced, and they showed their youthfulness Saturday. As a coaching staff and on the field. But that if you're a Texan fan, everything's very promising. Ooh.
In the NFL?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't outdid Joe Germain.
Justin Fields hasn't come to fruition yet.
I forgot Justin did transfer. I'm still thinking about him down in Georgia. He's been managed better than Justin.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's not, you can't get wrong. You can't, like what Coach John said, you can't get mad at that because he had a special season.
Now I will say this: I don't think Justin is done.
Oh yeah.
You put him with the right coordinator. For instance, if you put him in our system with our coordinator, I feel like, in Tampa with Canales, you see a different Justin.
I noticed you've been doing that lately. You keep trying to plug your little team, man. I'm not noticing that, man. What's up with that?
It is.
You got away with it, but you didn't get away with it. Shout out to T-Rex.
What up, Stephon?
What up, Reese? What up, Hawk?
Damn, Cole.
Got a lot of energy today.
Oh boy,
good, man. It's always good. It's always good when you're about to make six figures, man. Life is good.
Oh, okay.
Oh shucks. God dang.
What they say? Money make the world go round. I was gonna say something else, but I had to put a pause on that.
I can't hoping you won't go where I thought you was.
Yeah, I was about to, Reese.
So we transition back to the game, right? And then I'm just cut. So fans, I do this box score look because a lot of people just look at box scores. So we go over the box scores just because that's what people do. You look at this
dumb it
game
down for the people who don't pay attention.
anyway. Now make sure you paying attention to the road, and then just sit back and let me cook right quick. If you look at both quarterbacks, neither threw for over 200 yards. One threw for 152, which was Lamar on 22 attempts, completed 16 of them. And then CJ completed 19 of 33 for 175. Lamar had 2 touchdown passes. Lamar was actually sacked 3 times, and CJ Stroud was not sacked. But as a team running the football, the Baltimore Ravens had 229 yards on the ground on 42 rush attempts. Just looking at the box scores, they got 64 plays on offense, and the Houston Texans had 47 plays on offense. So 34-10 was the final score. Shout out to Zay Flowers, my AB 2.0. You know, soon he gonna hit a stride. He gonna show you he the new Antonio Brown out here without the, off field stuff.
Don't compare him, AB. How dare you?
I like Zay Flowers in a lot. That's how much I like Zay Flowers.
But Zay Flowers will never put up AB numbers because he don't have a throwing quarterback.
Hold on right quick. Sit your ass back there right quick. We not doing this on Lamar's day, okay? We not doing this to Lamar on his day. All he did was account for 4 touchdowns and 250 yards of total offense, was efficient, threw from the pocket, and everything you wanted him to do. And you got the audacity to go czar on us.
But let me ask this for all the Lamar critics that say he just ran and he was a running back and a fullback and all this stuff.
Oh, look at this shit. Both of them together, though. Look.
Did he just take?
Yo, don't ever. I'm sorry, Reese. I'm sorry, Reese, to interrupt you, but don't ever compare me to that man next to me, man. That was just a simple fact that how many receivers have went over 100 yards since Lamar team since he's been in the league? How many 100-yard receivers have he had? Consistent receivers. Has he ever had a receiver to go over 1,000 yards?
Can you name them?
I'm asking. I don't. From my recollection, I say no.
Can you name who they are? That's not no knock on them professional players, but can you name
I'm not knocking. I'm not knocking Zay Flowers. I think Zay Flowers is a hell of a guy. I had him on my fantasy. It's just the simple fact he would not put AB numbers up 1,500 and 1,600 yards with Lamar because Lamar runs the ball a lot. That's what I'm just saying.
Hold up. Hey, 2021, Mark Andrews 1361.
Okay, the one. Has Mark Andrews ever done that again? Oh, I said receiver, not tight end.
Receiver and tight end. Year since that's another.
Yeah, Reese. I said receiver, not tight end.
He catching the ball.
But I said receiver though. I said wide receiver. I didn't say tight end. You taking out of context what I said. I said, has Lamar Jackson ever had 1,000-yard receiver?
Okay, hold on, let me go get the stats.
So here's the thing. Here's my response to that. Name the receivers he's had that's capable of going over 1,000 yards. I could give you one, and he played well with that one guy that ended up going to Arizona.
I mean, I agree. Well, OJ Adult could have had it this year. Zay could have had it this year. If Lamar threw the ball more, I think Zay Flowers could have had Nick what's that guy from Houston named Collins? Could have had Collins numbers. If he got the ball thrown to him like 10 times a game, 8 to 10 times a game. So
Lamar doesn't throw enough because he's busy running the ball.
I'm not. You take what I say out of context. I'm just saying Zay Flowers will not put AB numbers up because he doesn't get the ball thrown to him that much. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Because Lamar doesn't throw the ball is what you said.
Right. Their offense based on running. That's all. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not trying to take nothing away from Zay Flowers or
So they have
Lamar.
Brown hit 1,000.
so their scheme, the offensive scheme doesn't allow it. It isn't because Lamar can't throw.
I said he can't throw. I never said that. I never said that. I never said he can't throw. I said he doesn't throw the ball enough for him, Zay Flowers, to put up the AB numbers.
This year he threw the ball career high 457 times.
Well, he spread the ball out.
He had 457 pass attempts, and he also had the highest completion rate without his best target over half the season too. So that's for Czar.
What was his completion percentage?
67.2.
Oh my God.
What was the average?
There's not a lot of guys. All right, let me see what he ranked in the NFL for you, just to see what you say next.
Because
Lamar is a top five quarterback. Czar alone, man. Goddamn.
He's not a quarterback.
Does it? Hold on. But before you say that,
breaking down this game,
he's an NFL player.
Okay,
yeah,
Czar.
Yeah.
Does he
What's
take what the defense gives him?
His completion rate was better than Jared Goff's this year. Josh Allen too.
Okay.
So Josh Allen, a running quarterback? Is he just an athlete?
Josh Allen, Jared Goff, they don't have any problems making any throws on the field. Do they?
Lamar doesn't have any issues.
Lamar doesn't either.
Yeah, Lamar doesn't have an issue. What are you talking about?
Lamar and Patrick Mahomes had the same completion rate this year.
Okay.
Now, granted, Patrick threw the ball over 100 more times.
Let's not do this. I'm trying to remain calm.
Dog, I don't give a fuck what you trying to do.
I'm trying to remain calm in this
I'm on it
all
today.
this playoff
I said
madness.
the F word quick. Fuck.
We're not comparing Pat Mahomes to because it's not a good matchup.
No, I'm not comparing. So I'm not comparing them. I'm just throwing quarterbacks that you revere in your face when you ask what his completion percentage was.
He's not Pat Mahomes.
I never said he was.
Okay, but
he never said that.
Only one guy is Pat Mahomes.
He's nowhere near Pat Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes is in a category. We all know Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, and then there's everybody below.
Pat Mahomes, he's nowhere near. He is near Josh Allen now.
Shit, me, Josh Allen ain't nowhere near him.
You're tripping.
They the same, bro.
Several seats. Have several seats.
Hold on,
the same. They are the same.
Several seats. Have several seats. Have several seats.
You need to boo him out there for that one. He needs a 5-minute break.
First pass of the game yesterday, he almost gets Trayvon Diggs killed. He throws him right into.
And they both.
Stephon.
They're both.
My bad. But he throws him right into the safety.
They're both bad quarterbacks. I try to tell you, they're good
But
athletes.
you just said that Josh Allen can make all the throws.
Yeah, you did say that. It's recorded.
Because he makes all the throws, but he's a bad quarterback. Which is it?
Yes, he's a bad decision maker.
He's a good bad quarterback.
Hey, all I know is Lamar and Josh Allen are both the same when it comes to the comparison. The body of work, the makeup, all that stuff, the style of play, they're both the same. You have a tier 1 quarterback group. You got a tier 2 quarterback group. You got a tier 3 quarterback group. Lamar and Josh Allen.
Lamar body work is way better than Josh Allen.
How?
For one, he has more playoff wins. He has more playoff wins.
So, okay, we're gonna act like that defense doesn't carry Lamar.
Hey man, Tom Brady had some of the best defenses ever.
No, not like no. Let's hold on. Let's regurgitate a little bit. Let's regurgitate.
Come on, man.
Let's regurgitate something real quick.
No,
so you're saying that Lamar, and this is what really kills me. The dude threw for 152 yards.
Look at Josh Allen record in the playoffs.
The defense put him in position.
Look at Josh Allen record in the playoffs. Just read what that says.
No. I'm asking, does the defense allow him to do that?
Defense allow him to do what, sir?
He drove
put him in position to have 152 yards, 4 touchdowns. Y'all still trying to.
All right, Czar, hold on. Time out, Czar. Hold on, Czar. Time out. Respectfully. You can use your statement and just and plug any quarterback's name in it. That's a blanket statement. This is football. For somebody who played football, you say some of the most asinine.
No, because check this out. You had Trent
Look at-
Dilfer.
Hold
You had
on.
Trent Dilfer.
No.
Defense carried Trent Dilfer.
Check this out. Coach John said something on the X app. He said Joe Burrow defense scored more TDs than him in the fourth quarter in the 2021 playoffs.
Well, coach,
Oh,
2-minute
wow.
warning with 80 yards to go. Who would you trust?
Bro,
Joe
stop.
Burrow or Lamar Jackson?
Yo, so
Throwing
this
the ball.
this is what
Throwing
you
the
do.
ball,
Yo,
coach.
relax, bro. Relax. You're not slick.
No, I'm just saying.
Stop. Czar, stop. So
They're
we're
great
saying,
they're great athletes. But quarterback, no.
Go ahead, bro.
There's a quarterback and there's a football player. There's great football players, bro. Lamar's a great football player.
So here's the thing. You create a narrative and people go right into that lane that you created and destroy you. They run you off the road and then you change to another lane.
I said quarter. See, y'all don't fell in the trap already.
I ain't feeling
there's
no
a difference. Okay, there's a difference between
You moving
quarterback
the
and football
goalposts,
player.
Brody.
Cam Newton is a football player. Lamar Jackson is a football player. Russell Wilson is a football player.
BS, bro. That's BS. Stop,
How?
Czar. Stop. So was Steve Young a football player?
He's a quarterback.
Was John Elway a football player?
Quarterback.
Michael Vick's a football player, right?
After he got out of jail.
Hold on. Randall Cunningham's a football
quarterback.
Hold on. Randall Cunningham's a football player, right?
When he went to Minnesota, he was a quarterback.
Justin Fields a football player, right?
Who?
Justin Fields.
Until he's improved, yeah, he's a
He's a football player, correct?
Yeah.
What's Geno Smith?
Quarterback.
Okay. Before he went to Seattle, was he a quarterback or football player?
Geno Smith was a quarterback coming out of West Virginia, bro. The dude could throw,
throw
the ball.
Hold on. So Byron Leftwich, quarterback or football player? Okay. Trevor Lawrence, quarterback or football player? The fact that you thinking is stupid.
Why you gonna ask?
He's a quarterback.
I know, bro. I had a brain lapse real quick. Quarterback, man. Anybody else? You're trying to bait me, but it ain't gonna work, bro. Was Fran talking a quarterback or a football player? He's a football player.
So what's your point? Like I'm trying to get your
whole
point.
Here's a point. No, I got your point. Because people think I was going race. Y'all notice I was going at styles. He considers a certain style non-quarterbackish. If you are able to run, with the exception of Elway and Steve Young, because Elway couldn't run no more and had to throw. That's why he said what he said about Randall and Michael Vick. When they couldn't run anymore and they threw the ball, he considered them quarterbacks. He don't want his quarterback
throw the ball.
He don't want his quarterbacks to be able to threaten with their legs. He wants his quarterbacks to be statues.
No, I didn't say that. You said that. That's
your formality. That's my interpretation.
Yes, but here's the thing, bro. When you rely on your legs so much that it handicaps your arm development, we got a problem.
So
that's why I consider you a football player.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing I think you miss, Czar. The player isn't relying on his legs the most. It's the coaching staff that does it. Okay. It's been it's been interviews conducted in the past. It's been coaches that even say, in defense of Mike, because I know Mike will always take the high road, but his former coach said, I told Mike, if the first read ain't there, go.
Yeah, that was what's his name?
We don't need to say his name, but I'm just saying that's on record.
Yeah.
So again, you'll get a coach that will get a dynamic quarterback and say, hey, I got an ace in the hole. Use them legs.
Mm-hmm. Until you develop that arm.
It ain't until you develop that arm is I got an ace. Run. If we know somebody that can run and they standing in the pocket and you see greener pastures because there's no spy, you really gonna tell the quarterback stand tall in the pocket?
Use your gifts, but you have people like me. When you use your gifts so much, we're gonna label you.
What was Ron seeing? What was Ron seeing in high school? Was Ron seeing a quarterback or a football player?
He was a quarterback.
However,
now I saw Ron's tape in college and high school.
No. I said high school.
Oh, high school. He was a quarterback, but the thing about it is,
what made him a quarterback in high school?
He was able to throw the ball to different spots on the field.
How about Michael Vick? Was he a quarterback in high school and college? Quarterback or football player in high school?
He was a quarterback. Why are you pausing for, bro?
You're not making sense
But then
because
he did the same
We're talking about the
thing in college
development, bro.
and
The
NFL.
development. We're talking about the development, bro.
So what was Michael Vick in college?
He was a football player, bro.
Oh, get the. I want to cuss you out. So
He played the same way his whole career.
Wait. So we're acting like when Mike came out, he was a polished quarterback. He wasn't.
Polished? What's polished?
Okay,
Yeah,
polished, bro.
polished?
Like, okay, Philadelphia versus Atlanta. There's two different Michael Vicks. We had the Michael Vick experience in Atlanta. We had all the great times, all the great highlights.
I like this.
We had all the great highlights.
Uh-huh.
I will take the Michael Vick after he settled his issue with Andy Reid. I'll take that Michael Vick every day. Than the Michael
Vick. Andy Reid.
Huh?
With Andy Reid, correct?
Yes, I'll take that Michael Vick every day.
And so you saw what Vick can do with Andy Reid, right?
Yes.
So that takes me back to what I stated earlier. It comes down to coaching said player because the coach will determine what you see.
Okay.
So the influence is different. With Andy was like, hey, just throw the check down. Hey, throw deep to Sean. Hey, throw out here to Jeremy, J. Matt. And in Atlanta, it was you got Algie, you might got Brian Finneran, you might got Quentin McCord from Kentucky, and then what's buddy that they end up getting? God damn my dog. What's the other dude?
Roddy White.
Had the dreads. Roddy White. After that, but they had to run the game too. But when Mike first started at Atlanta, it was like you said, his best receiver was a tight end. All he could do is throw. No, you diss Lamar because he throws to a tight end. You diss Cam Newton because he threw to Greg Olsen. You don't diss Tom Brady for throwing to Gronk. You don't diss Patrick Mahomes for throwing to Travis Kelce. You don't diss Phillip Rivers for throwing to Antonio Gates. You don't diss Trent Green for throwing to goddamn Tony Gonzalez. You pick and choose.
Did the quarterbacks you just named, did they have any accuracy issues?
Yeah, they did. Some had them. If you don't know, that's what's scary. You don't even know.
I know. Look, I can count on my finger out of the quarterbacks you name who has accuracy issues.
So which ones have the accuracy issues?
None of them.
Put the name. No. You put
none of them guys he just rattled off had accuracy issues.
Put the names on it, Czar. Put the names
on it. They did. If anything, at the most, Trent Green probably. If Trent Green maybe, by slightly not.
Shut up.
That doesn't make any sense. You just says a whole bunch of bull.
And let me say something, Czar. The reason why I never worry about Lamar, and Teray just said, and I said this plenty of times in past podcast episodes when we talk about Lamar. I got to scout that kid 4 years. Like every year was at Louisville as a starter, not the 4 year because he redshirted, but every year he started, I got to scout that kid. And I remember when they came here, his Heisman Trophy year, and they played at Scott Stadium. And we dared him to stay in the pocket.
Yeah.
We dared him to stay in the pocket. Like, this motherfucker got to realize, like, I'm this 2024, goddamn it. Like, you gonna relax, okay? Your ass will be sitting back to the green room. That little jerk that keep talking shit about the school I went to, because he ain't got no fucking school that he went to.
Why you cussing, man?
You know what I'm saying? Because I can, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man,
you can't get monetized like this, man. You can't get maximum monetized.
We already over the monetized time. That's why I said I had to wait. Now, back to what I was saying. We dare Lamar to beat us in the pocket.
Lamar was a volume quarterback.
He threw a dime over NFL DB that play for the Cleveland Browns right now to win the game. A dime. Great coverage from the fucking pocket. So you need to take I'm by the river with my goddamn jumpsuit trying to show that you could goddamn do a Dak Prescott and that limp noodle, chicken noodle soup throwing motion you did the other day. You shut up.
And what I'm saying is this. You're right. Lamar was throwing dimes.
Oh, I'm right. That's all I need to hear. Now I'm going to
But wait a minute. Lamar and a couple of these quarterbacks.
Yo, shut the hell up, Sherrod. I don't want to hear that shit. Hey, Hawk. Just because I chose.
They're high volume quarterbacks. You know what a high volume quarterback is?
Hey, we can't hear you,
Hold
Stephon.
on, high volume quarterbacks. See, this is the thing. You make up
High
these
value
terms
quarterback.
that you think give you credence and give you
Hey, Tez,
credibility.
forget you.
Like,
Well,
He
I'm
talking to
right.
you,
I'm right
Zara.
about it.
He
no,
talking
you're
to you.
not right. So at the end of the day,
There's
no
no
matter what the
efficiency.
term, what's the outcome
Look at Mike
for
waiting patiently to fry
Lamar
your
as a
ass.
football player?
Lamar's not
the snap
efficient.
and scores.
He's not efficient.
He's not
with
efficient.
Lamar. You need a
Oh,
high.
you
You
want
need
to
a
fish
lot of.
Saturday?
You need a
You
lot
want
of
to fish
plays.
Saturday afternoon?
He was
You wasn't
very efficient. What was his
The
third and
defense. The
fourth down
defense was
efficiency?
efficient.
Come on, Zara. Shut up, bro.
What was
Matter of
his
fact,
third and fourth
first of
down
all, Zara,
efficiency?
this is
Hold
what we
on,
got to do before we keep this conversation going. I need you to take your arm from behind your head because that's a pause. Don't be talking on my stream like this. Sit up, man.
I'm
What are you
Man,
relaxed,
do
doing?
whatever
man.
you want, man. Don't listen to that nigga. Do whatever you want.
I'm relaxed, bro. Like I said, this
Hey,
conversation
man,
has me
your
so
little zipper
relaxed. I
jacket
know what
about
I'm
to
talking
choke
about.
you, sucker. Stop screaming. Now, back
But
to the
no,
dude on the beach chair. Sit up,
Go on
man.
that don't tell me stop screaming, man. What's
look,
wrong with you?
Ahmad,
All right.
is
Hey,
Lamar
Mike,
not a high value
Mike,
quarterback?
hold on, man. We got derailed. Mike, what was your thoughts on the Texans and Ravens game while Reese looks up numbers to crush him?
What my thoughts? My actual thoughts on our last show with you came to fruition. Remember, I said if Baltimore's D line could play behind the line of scrimmage without putting 8 people in the box,
Yep.
that would allow them to defend the pass better because they can go 2 high instead of 1 high.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think they only had like 30 yards rushing the whole game. I
Let's
think it was
see.
30.
Let's see. They had 38. Yep, on 14 carries.
Yeah, I always knew. I said if they can run the ball, I
That
said
came
they're gonna have Baltimore on their heels. I said because that means they have to walk somebody down in the box, which would expose them on the back end.
Talk that talk.
But
Talk that
I'm
shit.
happy Lamar won because I'm mad that little old geese up in the top right hand corner is mad.
Ain't nobody mad. But that
Hey,
shit
yo,
was
in
looking real. That shit
my
was
Plies
looking real
voice.
shaky, bro.
You big man.
That shit was looking like. Look, all the Baltimore Ravens fans was like, the Texans was
When?
smacking them around.
Oh,
In
what?
the first half?
But see, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
What you
Football
talking about?
is a game of 2 halves, 4 quarters.
No shit, Sherlock.
And the defense, like I said, y'all, wait a minute. Y'all the only group of people I know, with some others included, that try to
say
give
black
somebody
people. You'll say black people. You want to say black people, didn't you?
Now we
They
others.
even got an MLK. They saw Martin Luther King in the crowd talking about they witnessing Lamar. Get out of here. That man threw for 152 yards.
Is it
The
because
defense
black
set
people
him up
are
every
So
behind?
what? It doesn't matter how much you throw for it, as long as he win the damn game. That's the goal.
No, that's where you're wrong, bro.
Hey, yo,
The defense can't stop nobody. If the game was to continue like that, and let's say the Texas was able to run the ball, you have a different outcome, bro. Because there ain't no way in hell Lamar and them put the ball them damn points.
They couldn't stop him.
So did the defense ever set up your favorite quarterback to win the Super Bowl?
Say who? John Elway?
Does it take away from his?
It was both. It was both.
No.
Put your heart on the line.
So here's the thing: does that take away from his greatness because the defense helped him out?
No, the Broncos had a good offense. Now you talking about Peyton Manning? That's a different story.
So here's the thing: what your individual talent displays, the defense can't change your mind how you feel about their individual talent. Correct?
No.
All right.
We good?
Nah, we're not.
You're not gonna get anywhere with you.
So how did CJ Stroud play in your opinion?
This year?
No. I'm not talking about this year. How did he play?
The game Saturday? You watched the game?
Yeah, I watched it.
All right.
So
how did he play?
He did. He for what he was able to do, I was impressed. Because they didn't have a running game. That's one of the best defenses in the whole league.
So okay, so this is
dropping dimes.
All right, so listen to what you just said. You said you were impressed because they didn't have a running game and he was still producing.
Yes.
All
right, so that means the Ravens took away one of their strengths, which is their running game. The Texans did the opposite. They were going to make Lamar run the ball, which he did efficiently and ran for over 100 yards, and he still passed for over 160 yards.
Yeah.
So, how were you pleased with C.J. Stroud, but you not pleased with Lamar?
Okay.
He took a side.
Let me explain this real quick. I'm not impressed by
What I
Lamar
said.
until Lamar shows me what he can do with his arm. He will always get this energy from me, bro.
But he showed you this year.
He's already showed you.
No.
Hey, Zar. So, Zar, is Lamar a top 5 quarterback to you?
No.
We got to wrap this section up. We're gonna be here.
Yeah,
all
we're gonna wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Hold on. Let me ask him a question. Hey, Zar, is Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback?
No. It's the system. It's a ball of confusion in Philly.
Yeah, you're a ball of confusion.
Ball of confusion.
All right, let's go ahead. We're going to transition to the second game, which was
You need a better
San
mic.
Francisco
Hear you.
and Green Bay. What were y'all thoughts on San Francisco and Green Bay?
I couldn't believe that man made those 2 throws across his body. I just couldn't believe it, man, especially the last interception. I was like, dude, he'd have did better just throwing it out of bounds.
Yeah, he's a rookie. I mean, he's not a rookie quarterback. His first year starting quarterback, so I knew he wasn't going to come in that clutch like that. I think it was too big of a moment. But 49ers, they got exposed. I think Lions are going to beat them easily. I mean, I said Lions. I mean, Lions are going to beat the 49ers easily.
Easily?
Yeah, easily. Especially if Debo don't play.
The thing that I saw, coaching matters, and I felt like what's his name from Green Bay,
LaFleur
let them down. He put them in some bad spots sometimes. I mean, keep giving the ball to Aaron Jones, because that man, he was clipping for 4 every time and slow down the, you know what I'm saying, suck up the clock and win the possession battle. But I felt like he was trying to get too cute, like you know we talk about a lot. Stop trying to be smarter than everybody else.
So both teams had 10 total drives. Jordan Love threw 2 picks, 194 yards passing. Aaron Jones had 108 yards on 18 carries. Christian McCaffrey had 17 carries, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brock Purdy was mid. He missed some throws too. 1 touchdown, 252, 23 for 39. Kittle led the way with 4 receptions, 81 yards and a touchdown. Both teams was under 400 yards of total offense. Green Bay had 330, and then San Francisco had 356. So, you know, both defenses played well.
Well,
I knew that when they went for it on 4th down in that first half, I knew it was going to come back and bite them in the butt at the end of the game. I felt like he should have took that 3 points.
Yeah. I don't like analytics in sports, because analytics is why the damn Bucks had the goddamn. Why do they go? We'll wait till we get that. Because
get it off the chest. I want to hear this.
Hold on. Green Bay's defense dropped at least 3 picks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about right in the hands. I mean, if those 3 picks happen, it's a completely different ball game. It's actually kind of a blowout.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
So this goes back to my mantra: play like you've been there before. Green Bay is a young team, and like you said, Reese, they dropped 3 picks. They're not used to being in the spotlight like that. I'm not making no excuses for the Green Bay Packers. You got to capitalize.
You ain't say that versus Dallas,
huh?
You ain't say that versus Dallas. It worked in their favor versus Dallas.
Dallas did what Dallas does. They Dallased. Okay, straight to the goddamn bottom. It is what it is. But what I'm saying is, I feel bad for the Packers, but I really don't, because if they have a good season next year and some of those guys are coming back, they're more seasoned and they'll make up the difference. That's all I'm saying.
All right, more season.
Isn't that your second team?
Yes, it is. I own Green Bay stock. Yeah.
So your mic ain't on. So what do you think about Matt LaFleur pretty much throwing his kicker under the damn bus?
As he should.
I pray every time he about to kick.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
No, that was
no.
That was dude from Buffalo, wasn't it?
Well,
No.
I'm
No,
gonna
that was
say
LaFleur.
this.
That was
If
LaFleur.
you pay attention
I
on
wouldn't
that
have said
kick,
that. I wouldn't have said that.
if you pay attention on that kick, that was a bad snap. I mean, it was a bad snap. The snap was to the right and it was down. It was a pretty okay job for the placeholder to get the ball back in place, but I mean, the ball was still not in the ideal position. So it was on the kicker, but some of it that was a bad snap, and it was raining.
It's all. This one's
That's
Say
for
again?
you. He said that's for you.
What's that?
Some medicine.
Oh, you got the wacky tobacco?
You sound old.
The wacky
Hey.
tobacco is crazy.
Whatever makes you a better person, brother. Just
So Green Bay's kicker was actually drafted. He won like a free agent. He was drafted like what, 5th or 6th round out of Auburn.
Yeah.
I think so.
And he's missed like extra point. He missed an extra point last week versus Dallas.
He might be going through something though, man.
Oh, you
It
got
is what it
compassion
is.
for him, huh?
You got so let's stay here. What do you mean by that? Like, can we say that about everybody that struggles?
Huh?
Can we say that about everybody that struggles?
No.
Why are you trying to copy me? That shit ain't on.
First of all, I'm getting my board
Yeah,
is
I
up.
know.
I'm getting sound bites here. I'm recording sound bites. Okay.
Oh, so you speaking into
Yeah, I'm recording
That's
sound
horrible,
bites,
bro.
I'm gonna do a little Kenny Riley
you're
editing.
lying.
He is.
It's on.
You gotta be
It's
that-
on.
It's probably not
It's
even
on.
plugged in anything.
Oh no, I ain't. So I'm not disputing if it's on. It's just you can't hear your levels.
Oh, my level's already good, bro. Trust me, they're
You
going up and
sound
down. I
terrible
see it.
right now.
But I'm gonna say this: every player can struggle, but when you have a certain conglomerate of people that elevate a lackluster position because of their color or they feel sorry for the guy, come on, man, we can't do that. We're not elevating the kicker.
We're not saying any bad things about white kickers. What are you talking about?
Who said like I didn't like how they
And
coach?
who's elevating somebody because of their color? We're
didn't like-
talking ball right now. We're talking
He must
like
have
Yeah.
okay. Because I want to know honestly, Czar, how do you feel about Brock Purdy's performance?
Oh, he got a phone call.
Oh, he got a phone call. Yeah.
Hey, did y'all watch? You know who had a terrible game in that Green Bay game? The tight end Kraft. Did y'all see how many missed blocks this dude had in the run game? I was like, this dude is. I said, how hard can it be for you to just put your body in front of somebody? Dude, Bosa made this man just look like he was a statue like 3 times on one drive.
I mean, here's one thing I never understood. Well, you say on the run play, that's a little different. I'm about to say a pass pro. Like, why they be having these tight end pass pro with these top flight edge rushers?
Yeah. I don't get it either, especially with someone like Bosa. But
So Czar
that dude,
But
back.
at the same time, Mike, the thing about it was, how does Chase Young get sealed inside by a wide receiver like that? He's
Hart?
supposed to be a,
Hart,
Dontavian that hit him. We just built different here,
That's
man.
the
We
same
trained
stuff
different.
that Chase Young was doing in DC.
Here you go.
He's resorting back to
Well,
his old ways.
so it look like Tarzan, play like Jane is what you said?
I'm not saying he played like Jane, but he's resorting back to his old ways in DC. That's gonna let the
Hey,
49ers down.
Reese, you
First couple
remember?
He was great.
I'm with you. I agree with Teray. So going back to the coach statements about the kicker, it's like the Wolves know what went down. I always just feel like when you the head of an organization, like what do you get out of keeping it real, being honest? Like what do you really get out of it? Because if the shoe was on the other foot, if a player be like, goddamn coaches need to call better effing plays or something like that. Like really speak their truth. They're gonna get labeled a certain way.
You're holding your player accountable.
But
it can also
that has
backfire.
happened in the past before, hasn't it, Ahmad?
That's what I'm saying. And
Happened
players
to
get
him.
labeled.
It
Happened
can
to him
backfire
last year.
too.
But it was Aaron.
Yeah, it was Aaron. Yeah, it was Aaron.
So we all know certain
That's
players.
the coach then. That's
players
veteran
get
coach
passes.
then.
You know.
Why Niner said Brock doesn't play well in the rain. He would need to work on that, but he made the plays he had to. Yeah, he started off with the glove, then took the glove off. You know,
Brock doesn't play well. Period. He is a product of a good system.
Ooh, they call him Jalen Hurts.
I agree with that one. Say what? No, he's not. Jalen Hurts is too different.
No, he's a good
Man,
quarterback.
Jalen Hurts is not even top 10. Stop it. We
He's a
embarrassed.
good quarterback.
He's definitely not. He's definitely not top 10 this year. I agree. I ain't lying. He's definitely not top 10 this year.
It's a lot of quarterbacks this year that ain't top 10 though. So that's
And can we stop doing that?
Baker Mayfield definitely ain't no top 10 this year.
The analytics every year on the top 10. Let's just put
like
two or 3 years body of work.
Nah, dog. You go every year, dog. That's content.
Your
ass just got into the podcasting field, right? I bet your ass do a top 10 every year.
I got my, in fact, on my podcast, The Wire, I got my top 10 GOATs that are untouchable.
How you gonna have top 10 GOATs?
What do you mean top 10 GOATs that are untouchable?
Because so wait a minute,
Shout out to
be real about this.
Russell Wilson had the mitt too. Russell Wilson got different hands too.
No, like there's GOATs on my list. I don't care if the records are broken. They're not eligible to be toppled. It's not.
So
it's not going to happen.
Those are your GOATs, though. They're not ours.
No. These are some of your GOATs too.
I'll pick my own GOATs.
Who's my GOAT?
I'll pick my own GOATs. I pick my own GOATs.
No, nobody's going like. It's hard. I'm hard pressed to believe that a receiver is going to pass his numbers. I'm hard.
You was giving Baker. What's the dude from the Rams? Cooper Kupp.
And just like
you was praying. Oh yeah, he broke.
Hold on a sec. I did what again, Zara? I want to hear this.
You praised Cooper Kupp, which he deserved
for his season.
Yes, but you compared it.
To
Jerry Rice and and this and that.
Whoa, relax, Zara. Now you're lying. Okay, go ahead, Sid.
Just like what he said, there would never be another quarterback to throw 11 touchdowns and 0 interceptions in Super Bowls.
Who was that?
Oh, yeah, Super Bowl run.
Joe Montana, my GOAT.
See, that's another one that's in. He's not eligible to be toppled. You can't touch Joe. You can't touch Dan.
What happens to you when Mike Evans? Hold up. What happens to you when Mike Evans breaks Jerry's consecutive season 1,000 yard?
If he breaks it, he breaks it.
He'll probably break that.
If he breaks it, he breaks it. He's still not better than Jerry.
Reese, Jerry got 14?
No, I think it's 12, isn't it?
No, I think he got 14.
No, I think he got one more season to do it, though.
Hold on. Let me see.
I was about to say, Mike's only like one season behind him right now.
Mike got 10. But the thing about Mike is that he came into the league doing it. I think it took Jerry. I think Jerry started his streak in his second year.
Might be. I don't.
Yep, he has 11.
Yeah, because Jerry had 927 his rookie year.
Yeah. So Mike about to be one behind him.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing, Mike can still break the record and not be better than Jerry.
Because Jerry got hurt in '97. That broke his streak. He got injured in the second game of the season.
That was Warren Sapp.
And that's when he was with the Raiders, right?
Was that
no? That's San Francisco, '97.
Oh, was it?
And then he came back the next year and got 1,157 yards and 9 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what opened the door for T.O.
Mm-hmm.
99 and 2000, he didn't have 1,000. He had 800, and then 2 straight seasons in Oakland, he had 1,000 again, and then 800, and then 400 yards in 2004. At 40 years old.
Zara, I got a question for you though.
Yes, sir.
What did you think of Brock Purdy's performance in that game, the Green Bay game?
Just like y'all said, it was mid. He did what he needed to do to win the game. Green Bay. I mean, if Green Bay catches at least 2 interceptions, the game's over. We're not even having this conversation. So Brock Purdy got away with some, Hey, you just said this guy had a mid game,
He
but he
did.
did what need. But listen, I'm repeating what you just said. You said he had a mid game, but he did what he needed to do to get the win. Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Isn't that what happened with Lamar?
Brock Purdy's arm is better than Lamar's.
No, I'm not asking you about no arm. I'm not asking you about no arm.
Brock
I'm not
Purdy
asking you
don't
about.
have no question
I'm
when
not.
it comes to throwing.
Hold on.
I'm not asking.
Time out. Go ahead, Mike. Continue.
Yeah, I'm not asking. I'm not asking about his toes or his arm or nothing. What I'm saying is, did Lamar do what he needed to do to get the win?
No, the defense did what they had to do to get the win. To put Lamar in position.
San Francisco's defense created 2 turnovers that allowed them to win by 3. So if their defense wasn't there, they would have
defense from San Francisco has not carried them all year. Brock, it's been a marathon of the two.
What drugs are you on, man?
What drugs are you on?
Hands down, dog. You even know you tapping.
Wait.
Hey, say where your caps at, dog?
Can I say this?
Yes, ma'am. Sir.
Look, all these designer drugs we got on the table, Mike, and you choose the crack pipe. Stop playing. Go ahead.
Hey, Czar.
Hey, yo.
Let me ask you this question. So Lamar running for 2 touchdowns, throwing for 2 touchdowns mean nothing to you.
No, I mean they won the game.
So you would rather have a quarterback who's mid than, as you call him, a football player who's next level.
No, I didn't say that. Look, put it like this. I don't think that style of play is going to project the Ravens into the Super Bowl to win the Super Bowl. I really don't. If it does, I'll be amazed.
They're not beating the Chiefs. They're not beating the Chiefs. You're right.
They can very much beat the Chiefs. We
they
saw
They can, but they're not gonna beat them.
But
give you the
see,
perfect
the Ravens last year and the previous years, they would the Chiefs, the way the Chiefs playing defense, they would steamroll the Chiefs on the ground. Now that Greg Roman style offense is gone, the Chiefs actually have a chance.
Hold
the
on.
Ravens are not
Hold
physical.
on.
They're not physical up front no more.
Zo, I got to stop you. Did you not just see them play against the Texans and what they did? Running the football?
No. Okay, the Ravens offensive line.
This nigga is all
not
over.
They're not road graders. They're not road graders anymore.
All right, bro.
You a damn lie.
Hold on. So let me.
Denver, we got one of the guards.
You are a damn lie.
All right, he derailing it. He derailing it. So let's stay on topic first. Let me read Big Bro Ray. Robert said, Jim McMahon, Hostetler, Ripken, Dilfer, Brad Johnson, Flacco, and Foles won Super Bowls. You do not need to be a GOAT to win. Just need to maximize what you can do and lean on your dudes and defense.
Yeah, we know that.
So here's the thing, Czar, that Mike alluded to, that you backpedaled and thought you was Dion or Darryl Green. You said Lamar's defense put him in position when the 2 turnovers were the difference makers for Brock Purdy and San Francisco winning that game. They both had 10 total drives. Those 2 turnovers end up being a difference maker.
But you're missing the point.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
You're missing the point.
The conglomerate of people trying to elevate Lamar to the MVP is bananas.
Bro,
I hate when you learn new words.
Go ahead.
I hate when you learn new words.
So who's your MVP this year? Hey, Czar, who's your MVP this year?
You're derailing too. No, I don't want to know.
Like this.
Let's say it goes.
Lamar was in the running.
No, we don't. God damn it. Go ahead, Sid.
You want to talk about mid performances?
Jared Goff, MVP.
Shut up.
Yeah, like that.
I thought he was going to say McCaffrey.
Yeah, CMC's in it. Bro,
Shut up, Czar. God damn.
Hey, man, they being insubordinate. Go ahead, Sid. Until said
mid performances, he must have forgot about Brady's performance against Green Bay in the championship game. 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. His defense set him up to win that game. So that's not a good argument, Czar. You got to come harder than that. Pause.
All right, Czar. They can't hear you in the green room. You're about to come back on the stage. I'm talking to your mic.
Yo, why you boo me, yo? I ain't do shit. Why you boo me?
He had to push y'all in time out.
Can I say something?
You over here, goddamn, being whoever was Who was the
This
manager
is
for the
worse
Rock
than
and Roll
pardon my
Express or the
interruption. This is
Midnight
worse.
Express and
Jim
Devin
Cornette. Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette?
Hey,
Shout
we
out
been
with
back
your
on
rap.
program. We not trying to make this a Lamar argument. We
No, we're not.
Hey, Purpose,
games.
Blaze, we still live, bro. The link in the description. We still live.
Well, he trying to come on too.
But
He's trying to join. Yes.
Oh,
He ain't
here we
trying to
go.
come.
Here we go.
Yo.
But no, I mean, saying you got a good point. But still, when you look at the totality of Super Bowls that Tom Brady has had and he's performed,
First off, I'm not talking about a Super Bowl. I'm talking about a playoff game. Mid-performance.
How's it a playoff? The New England Patriots. Are you talking about when they play for the Bucks?
Yes.
I don't remember that one.
The NFC Championship game with 3 picks and 3 touchdowns. Is that not a mid-performance? Did he not do enough to win the game?
You got a point.
I'm being real with you.
Thank you.
Baker performed better than Tom the past 2 years.
No.
Totality.
Baker performed better. He performed better than Tom in his last year.
But Tom is not. Baker's not Tom.
Duh.
We know. So,
bro, Tom
you just missed the
but you want to make Lamar into a passing quarterback who just stand in the pocket.
No, Lamar.
He's not one of those quarterbacks.
Lamar is who he is, and he's your MVP.
All right, so let's wrap this segment up.
Let's wrap it up.
So what's the next steps for Green Bay for them to continue to improve as a team? What do they need to do?
Are you asking me?
They just need to get more cohesion. They're going to be a team to watch in the next couple of years.
Was Corey Dillon hurt?
Who?
Corey Dillon? AJ Dillon?
AJ Dillon?
AJ Dillon hurt?
I think Corey Dillon out here at the house.
Get your ass up, man.
Was Dillon hurt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another big difference right there too.
How was that a big difference?
They need some help in the secondary.
How was that a big difference, y'all, when Aaron Jones went off for 156?
100 yards on like 15 carries.
And 3 touches. How was that a big difference?
No,
108 on 18 carries, my bad.
Aaron Jones was running bigger than he was, and he physically is. But when you have a grinder like an AJ Dillon in there that's going to pound out the tough yard.
Look at this shit.
Look at this 1-2 punch, thunder and lightning.
Look at this shit. Lamar is a running back playing quarterback. Once his athleticism fades, he would be a watch quarterback.
No.
Bring that person. Who said that?
Hey, Ahmad. Notice he a San Francisco 49er fan.
Yeah.
Oh, so he got because the Kaepernick shit, huh?
No, because he got his ass whooped by the Ravens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not the only person that thinks this. Like I said, Lamar's a great athlete. As far as a quarterback, it's a little different.
Same thing with Josh Allen. Y'all, I mean, here's the thing. Y'all got to stop trying to predict the future, man. Because everybody thought that about Mike. Everybody thought that about Randall Cunningham. And y'all were wrong as hell.
What did we say?
Everybody thought that soon as athleticism left them, they wouldn't be able to throw the football.
And this is the dude that had a Cordell Stewart jersey when we was kids.
Yeah, your bum ass.
Is that why you don't like mobile quarterbacks? Because you got burned by
the mobility of a quarterback hurts the arm talent. Like let's look at Jalen Hurts.
Kev, that's a lie. Steve Young.
He did say that Josh Allen was a running back playing quarterback too, Paul. See, I do admit he put Josh Allen. And it's crazy how they've been linked together since they came out.
They brothers.
I'm gonna say this much: Josh Allen is different because he is not even looking to be elusive. He is looking to run through your
Cam. He like Cam was.
Yeah.
No, them two ain't brothers. The two brothers in the league right now is Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts.
Nah.
Yes.
Jalen Hurts.
Nigga, they had damn near identical stats.
Yeah, but the style of play is different.
The style of play.
Jalen Hurts, I have yet to see Jalen Hurts read the defense.
Shut your ass up. You can't read, Jay Reed.
I'm not saying he can't read.
Yes, you did. You just said he can't read.
All computers have a CPU. A CPU is a processing chip.
Yeah.
And every
what's your computer telling you right now? What
Yo,
did
you terrible, Hawk.
what did your computer just say when I did that? Did it,
Every computer has a processing chip, bro. Some people's processing chips are not as fast as others. That's what I'm gonna say.
all right, here we go. Here we go. Now let's get to Detroit versus Tampa. Right on time. 1-on-1 mark. We moving right along. Timestamps will be available when this is released as a podcast episode. So Tampa versus Green Bay. I enjoyed this game. I mean, my bad, Detroit. I enjoyed this game a lot right here. This was a good game right here. As soon as somebody did something, the other person answered. I'll let the two Tampa fans, start this off for us, man, because I did enjoy the game.
To me, this was like a mirror of the Baltimore Texans game. First half was a defensive battle, and then the second half we just gave up. The defense just literally gave up, and also,
I think they would.
And also, this game right here is a personification of Jameis Winston time in Tampa. Yeah, it was a personification of Jameis Winston time.
And what?
What? A pick at the beginning and a pick at the end.
You said a personification. What? Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yes,
definitely is a word.
Bro. It's definitely a word.
Did you say,
Yeah,
what is it?
it's
Say it one more time.
Personification.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Man.
All right.
No wonder you
Sure.
fish.
Yeah, pretty much it was a pick at the beginning and a pick at the end. Just how Jameis ended his career in Tampa.
But I think y'all defense was depleted, man. You got to think of all the injuries y'all had, man.
No,
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
Look, bro.
Paul C is on your melon top, right?
no. I'm gonna say this much when it comes to the defense. Our defense, if you really pay attention, that's been there all season. And what's happened, and it was there against Philadelphia. The difference is they didn't call the plays to throw over the middle. They were so concerned with going to the edges that they didn't throw over the middle. So what is happening is Bowles is sending
Put your
blitzes.
seatbelt back on.
Bowles is sending blitzes and dropping back his safeties and creates holes in the middle of the field. And that's all they were doing was just getting to the holes, sitting in it, and then just go and Goff was just picking it off. And then at that point, we're 5 yards away, so we just got to crash down and hope that we can make a good tackle. And then on the other side of it, Jahmyr Gibbs is special, man. That dude is a running back. He is a solid running back. And I mean, there were times Vea looked gassed in the second half. I'm not even gonna lie. Vita Vea was breathing heavy through most of the second half, which was the difference.
Yeah, he was getting that pressure too late in the game. God, that joke could move.
So that was our issue on defense. Offense, I thought we called a good game. Overall, we got to get a little bit better running game. I don't know why they kept slanting or sliding the line protection to the left and leaving Hutchinson open. They did it 3 times, and every time he was a terror.
I counted 5, Reese.
You counted 5. I counted 3, and I was like, why are we doing this? And to me, if you're going to slide them, okay, then that means it needs to be a quick pass, or Baker has to slide with them and, boot out to the left or something. But we can't let that man have a free release to just come crashing down.
And another recurring theme throughout the year with our offense, drop balls. Mike Evans dropped a touchdown. Trey Palmer dropped another potential one.
Chris Godwin was missing.
Bro, he's been missing the whole year. I don't know what the problem is with him and Baker, but they ain't on the same wavelength. Because there was multiple times in that game where Godwin was open in the middle.
Hey, yo, Reese, got a question for you because my god daggone Mac trying to reboot, but it's still gonna play Streamline, so I can't show you the message. Paul C asked you, says a TB fan, what do you feel like your guys need to do to get better? Do you keep Baker?
Get a better line.
And Paul's on drop balls.
You have to keep Baker. We can re-sign Baker. I think prior to the Philadelphia game, they were saying 2-year, $54 million, which is a steal in the quarterback market. I think I see a fair would be 2-year, 60, somewhere in that range after he's played this well. So I think you keep Baker. Now you do have to draft another quarterback. I know they like Kyle Trask. Kyle Trask is not a QB1. I think where we're drafting at, we could probably go get a guy. I don't know. It depends on how it works out. Knicks may slip down, or maybe even possibly Hartman with some time can work out. But we have to keep him. We got to get deeper in the secondary. Our secondary needs help.
Ryan Neal is trash.
You don't think Dean and was it Dean and David y'all got?
One of them got to go. One of them got to go. I don't know which.
Dean is not bad.
Yeah, but when he went down, you saw what happened.
Carlton Davis is the better cover cornerback, but Jamel Dean is the better man corner.
And I will say this: I believe Todd Bowles might need to bring in a DC.
Yes.
I don't love the Tampa 2.
And one more thing. Get rid of Devin White. Do not re-sign him.
No. He got replaced by a 5th round guy.
Yeah. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him and his little fucking attitude. Go ride your horse somewhere else, nigga.
Hey, did you notice? I saw Tampa. They started trying to run that quarters defense that the Rams had been running, and I didn't understand that. I was like, dude, you are getting beat by all these receivers over here. I think we need to do something else other than quarters because they've got that figured out. They were moving up and down the field in that defense.
And another thing, we was the second highest blitzing team through the regular season at I believe a 49% average. Guess how much our average was Sunday.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Damn.
About like 10.
Why are you so angry while you sitting at home? Why are you so angry at home?
He's mad because he's a bird that got to sit on my shoulder because we own him.
Ouch.
Shut the fuck up. Thank you.
Okay, so how many was it?
37%. If you watch that game, we didn't start blitzing until the end of the second quarter.
Yeah. Okay.
I get it because Goff was one of the top 3 quarterbacks against the blitz this year.
We were scared. We played scared that first quarter on offense and on defense. I mean, they were terrified of St. Brown, which rightfully so because his ability to run after a catch is kind of crazy. But I said something earlier, and a lot of people gave me pushback on, but I'll say it again. The difference between Baker and Goff is not much. They're pretty much the same player.
Know about that.
I don't know about that either.
Oh, look at Stephon. I don't know they both led either.
Why do you say that, Stephon?
I think Goff make better decisions, a better passer than Baker Mayfield.
I think Goff is naturally better talented than Baker.
They call them bacon bits.
I'll say Baker takes more chances than Goff. Sometimes they said some QBs have more confidence in their arms than anybody else. I think that's the type Baker is. Where Goff may see like, hey, yeah, that's a tight window. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Baker be like, I can get it through there.
Baker Mayfield remind me of Mark Brunell.
Damn, Mark Brunell.
You tripping now.
You tripping on that one.
At least Mark Brunell made it to a Super Bowl, unlike fucking Jalen Hurts simp ass.
Jalen Hurts did make it to a Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
Did it last year, bro.
Made it to the L.
Hey, yo, you good?
So,
You guys
but
to
the
do
reason
better.
I say
you guys
that,
to do better.
I seen them both miss the same throws. I've seen them both hit the same throws. I feel like the receivers for the Lions came through on more plays for Goff than Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It just seemed like my team quit at the end of the third quarter. That's what it seemed like.
They lost by 8.
But
Yeah.
still, you can lose by that low amount of points, but you can still sense when your team quits. So
Yeah, I don't know if they quit. I think they just couldn't do shit.
I don't think we quit. I definitely think it was a dumb decision to go for 2 on that last touchdown we scored.
somewhere over there.
I think when I saw them do that, I said, okay, I think what they were trying to do is go for 2. Then when you score a touchdown, I think they're thinking we're gonna get the onside kick or hold them, then go down and score again. That way we won't be tying the game up. We'll actually be up 1. So they can't, go back down the field. They will have to basically try to, go down the field in a little bit of time to try to even get it in field goal range, and they probably wouldn't. But of course, Baker messed all of that up. So
Hey, Myron, nah, bro. You can go look at the numbers, bro. Goff was top 3 against the pressure, against blitzes.
No.
Yeah.
But what he's saying about the decision making, Goff has a tendency to do some weird things when he's under pressure.
Oh yeah, he does.
He did some weird shit against my bum ass team.
Yeah.
Now, who's your bum ass team?
Shout out to Cowboys.
On that note, fellas, I'm out. I got to go get some box.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Overall, man, just thought like it came down to mishaps, like the drop balls. Baker. I felt like they maximized what Baker could do. Like Baker had a good season, man. He had a good season.
Had a real good season.
Detroit is a
I
team.
like the running back.
Yeah, Detroit is a team that can run the football. Goff can be efficient. They got one of the best receivers in football than St. Brown. It'll be interesting to see how they play against San Francisco, though. On the road.
I don't think that's going to be close.
It might get ugly, boy.
So let's get to the last game on the docket, and that is KC versus Buffalo yet again.
I enjoyed this game.
I enjoyed it too.
Now, I was baffled that Buffalo kept allowing Mahomes to escape on the blitz by stepping up in the pocket and taking off up the middle of the field. They showed a couple of times where they blitzed both linebackers right up the middle, but it was supposed to be up the middle, but they both went off to the left side of the D lineman. And all Mahomes did was jab step right, and then he took off to the left side where it was nobody else on the opposite side of the center. And he did it like 4 or 5 times where he stepped up and took off running, and they couldn't. I'm like, man, I said, what the hell are they looking at on them iPads when they go back over there that they can't see that, hey, every time we do this, he takes off the opposite way, and we don't have anybody there to pick him up when he steps up.
Yeah,
he's chewing up yards.
Yeah.
I do agree with this. Why not? Sorry, Blaze. Buffalo has become the Cowboys of the AFC.
Hey, listen, bro. I'm not defending nothing with the Cowboys right now. Fuck them niggas.
No, Buffalo's a different team. They're the San Diego Chargers. I said
Buffalo at least went to a conference championship. We can't even do that shit.
Oh yeah, he is Phillip Rivers, yeah, in the Chargers, yeah.
Phillip Rivers.
I agree.
He gets close, but he never makes it all the way.
They can't beat Kansas City in the playoffs. That's all it is.
Well, I didn't realize it till toward the end of the game. I really think them missing Gabe Davis played a big part.
Oh, it definitely did
in their passing game, because Davis is who they go to take the roof off and open up everything underneath. And I don't think I think he threw too. I think he threw like 1 or 2 deep balls the whole. I think it was. I may have been 3. I think he didn't throw as many as they normally do.
We can't forget though. Diggs sold out. That one pass was a dot.
He dropped it. They had 2 drops.
That was a touchdown too, because old boy fell.
Yeah.
Is Von Miller or that contract gonna kill them with their growth?
Nah, he gonna have to get up out of there.
Yeah, he about done. He looking washed out there.
The dead cap or whatever. Like, does that hurt them as far as?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt them. That's $30 million to the cap.
Plus, he got the lawsuit shit coming up. He got to go.
It's one of those things because I mean he didn't have much of an impact at all on that game. I mean, Pat was out there doing Pat. He felt like he had all day to throw.
I think that last injury ruined Vaughn. I think he's done for it.
So, but no, I like that Isaiah Pacheco. Apparently, they're gonna use him to get right on back to the Super Bowl if they can.
I love
haven't
it.
seen Andy run like that.
My fellow Jersey boy.
So, but yeah.
Now I didn't understand why Buffalo started off running the ball with James Cook and their offense was looking like a machine. And then it's like as the game got close, as the game started getting tighter, they said, you know what, forget running the ball, let's just start throwing it.
They do that. They've been doing that all year though.
That was crazy.
He should be touching the ball a lot more.
I agree.
There was a few things in there that I noticed that were off in some of their decision making, like when and it doesn't make sense because like you said, they were running the ball and then they went to throwing, and then for whatever reason they stopped going up the middle, like they started bouncing everything outside.
Yeah.
Like, you could see that the Kansas City D line was starting to get tired.
Mm-hmm.
So
might be time for a new coach out there.
But they ran it 40 times. That's why I was like, man, I said, dude, y'all averaged almost 5 yards a carry 40 times. Like, what was y'all thinking about the second half? Because I'm like, you got to think, if you run the ball 40 times, you don't expect the quarterback to almost throw the ball 40 times also. It's like, okay, I understand the balance, but I think running the ball probably would have gave you a better outcome than what trying to be balanced 50-50.
I think they be wanting to make their quarterbacks just look like the hero.
Absolutely.
He's the hero, all right.
Yeah. Turn into a fucking dud.
Some stupid penalties down the line that didn't make sense. Like, some of them were, but then some of them I felt like I can't say home cooking because they weren't at home, but it felt like the Chiefs were getting some calls that they should have technically got.
Especially that pass interference downfield. I think it was like the second to last drive.
It was nothing though. They didn't do nothing after it.
Yeah. The interesting thing was that fumble into the end zone, which I think they are looking at changing that rule.
I don't want them to change it.
Take care of the damn ball. Don't fumble it.
That's what I was about to say, because I remember getting cursed out one time by one of my coaches because I used to have a habit of diving in the end zone with the ball extended like I'm Superman, and it happened to me. And my coach was like, okay, you want to dive, but I need you to protect the ball. I still need the ball like this as you diving. But I actually like that rule because, as you can see, it helped them out, because it was right after the bad call of doing that fake punt.
Yeah.
So it bailed them out.
It rewards good defense. Punch that ball out, you get it back.
But the fake punt, like,
that was stupid as hell.
That was a bad call.
I can see if you need 2 yards or less. 2 yards or less, okay. But I'm like, dude, you needed like 5 yards.
And it was no creativity with it. They just did a fucking run.
Yeah.
With Damar Hamlin. What, they wanted to make him feel good or something?
Yeah. It was crazy.
And in the NFL, it's the hardest to actually do fake punts with running the ball anyway, because of how many people everyone knows NFL, they try to cover every man across the line of scrimmage. So you got every man cover and you got 2 upbacks for the upbacks and the wing. So it's like, why would you even try it?
Right. For the most part, yeah, you try to cover every man unless
You
you're
got you got to try
the
to pass it to one of your gunners.
unless you're the Texans, which didn't make much sense when they were doing the tush push, and for whatever reason, the contained man went inside. You know, so yeah, there was some questionable calls, but yeah, that was a interesting one.
Where Am I still here? He gone.
No,
Ahmad,
I'm
did you
still
get
here. I was just
Okay.
listening to my
Just
dog Chris
listening.
Kenny go off on this guy that called their show this morning.
Oh, I got a question. I
What
sent
talk?
you a message this morning when I woke up. Actually, I think I sent it last night. I may have did it this morning or whatever. Because I was reading something and I said, man, I wonder if Ahmad saw this. So college football or high school recruiting. I was reading the article. It said that 25% and possibly that number probably is going to get higher before the actual season starts. 25% of the top, I think it was the top 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 25% of the top 50 players in the nation in high school have already transferred from the original school that they signed with, committed with.
Dang.
And the season, they ain't even made the spring practice and then they've already.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The coaching changes. There's a lot of coaching changing. You know,
Yeah.
that affects it. It definitely affects it, man.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. If I came there expecting to play for a coach and he out, then I'm out too.
Like anybody that screamed for a coach to be fired or coaches to be fired, realize it's going to be a domino effect.
Mm-hmm.
And you laughing at somebody's coach being fired can affect your school because that kid can see that coach may be going to a different school and be like, yo, I'm gonna go there with them because I know they're gonna have a longer time there.
Mm-hmm.
No, they just got the job. So yeah, man, it's we're in a new age now where even so. I'm gonna tell you one thing that young people do that a lot of people don't understand, like with social media, that grown folks got to realize that young folks pay attention to what you say about athletes, their favorite athletes. So when we get into discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the best, everybody go to wins. How much did you win? How many championships you got? So it started at a young age, and it's been started since AAU, but now in football, you got kids wanting to make sure they on winning teams because nobody respects that star that's on a losing team. They'll say you only got those numbers because you was losing. It's garbage time. So they go and they leave and go to these schools that win, and even they're not the starter, they want to be on the team and they want to compete because some of these programs can still get you a scholarship and you're not even a starter.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, man, you're gonna see a lot of movement with young people just switching because we're part of the culture that's been like, how many rings LeBron got compared to Jordan? How many rings Tom Brady got compared to Peyton Manning? We always did that. So they listen to that. So it's like, all right, let me make sure I get my rings. They don't hear all the substance that some of us provide and be like, hey, it's still tough. Your individual talent still gotta show that you one of the best. We just ain't gonna go, hey, Robert Horry got this many rings because we're gonna be like, well, his skill level doesn't allow him to reach the conversation. Yeah, you got the rings, we respect it, but you can't be in this conversation. So you gonna see that, man.
Well, I wasn't mad about it. I was actually like, because it actually proved what I've been trying to tell people. I said, dude, y'all don't understand. I said, when they first started when they first came out with the transfer rule, like when COVID, when that was the first time, I said, the playing field is about to get even against amongst the top echelon of college football. I said, so the run that we saw Alabama had from 2010 to now, I said, you're going to find it hard to be duplicated again. I said, because instead of you now running up against teams with a stacked elite roster, you're going to be going against another stacked elite roster. I said the talent is going to be even now,
and
which I think is good, for college football. So.
Yep. And here's the thing that people lose sight of, and Paul C making some great points, especially about no one wants to tarnish legacy. So I'm gonna take control of my story. Here's the one thing that a lot of people are missing when it comes to the NIL. I feel like they really miss. It's two great things that the NIL can do that a fan has been asking for. One, your favorite student athlete would now stay in school longer. If they feel like they could, if they become comfortable with, like if I could get me an NIL deal and I'm really one of these guys making six figures, there's no rush for me to really jump and go to the NFL if I'm just a third round or fourth round. So now I may stay an additional season. Now you can cheer me on an additional season. I don't know how it's going to affect the one and done in basketball. That's a little different because basketball actually punishes you more the longer you stay in school. People don't want to tell you this, but you don't see guys staying for their senior year talking about I'm going to go to the lottery. Give me one more year of college.
They might give you 2 years max.
Yeah, because Gilbert Arenas says all the time, the college game and the NBA game ain't the same. You got to go get a bucket in the NBA. It's ISO all day long. You got to be able to ISO unless you
all them plays and shit ain't happening.
Unless you get into a scheme where you're a shooter and you run around screens. And then the second thing, and the most important thing, because you alluded to this, Mike, Americans, and I can only speak for where I live at. Americans love to preach greatness, be great, be great, be great, but they hate it when somebody's consistently great. They tired of seeing the same person win. NIL creates that. You're going to see that word that I hate in sports, parity. That's what the NIL is creating because you never know who's really going to be good. Because you could be Texas A&M and spend a lot of money in NIL. That don't mean your ass going to be good. You know what I'm saying?
Even go off what you said, Hawk. Look at how everybody loved Mahomes when he first got on the scene. Now they hate the motherfucker. That's all I've been seeing. Oh, Mahomes back again. Now it's rigged. And I was like, yo, I was just on his nuts a few years ago.
Yeah, they was on his nuts because they wanted him to get Brady out of New England.
That's what Hawk was saying. When it's the same motherfucker doing it, it gets old, and now they want to go against you.
Like people are probably want to see the Ravens
versus the Lions.
They probably want to see San Francisco. Shanahan have been there a couple of times. Now, don't get me wrong, the Brock Purdy. So it's really a toss up with the NFC because you have two great stories. You got Detroit and the story of golf, and then the story of the head coach and the story of the city of Detroit just being losers versus Mr. Irrelevant coming back from that injury. Shanahan finally getting over the hill. You got C-Mac. So you got two great storylines. On the AFC side, you got the Lamar storyline and Harbaugh winning in the same year as his brother in Michigan. And then you got the goddamn they back again. That's going to be KC.
And motherfucking Taylor Swift.
Now,
I'm tired of seeing her fucking ass.
Super Bowl. She might perform, goddamn. She might jump down there and perform.
Nah, it's too much seasoning going on at the halftime show. Usher there. Nobody want to see her bland ass.
So you look at Patrick Mahomes. ESPN First Take did a comparison first 7 years for Patrick Mahomes, and
I just seen that.
13-3 playoff record for Patrick Mahomes teams, and Tom Brady was 12-2. That right there is all I need to see. And what he in his fifth or sixth?
And Mahomes got 2 MVP awards. Brady had none.
He got his what's this, the 6th AFC championship?
Yep.
That's crazy. So Andy used to do this with the Eagles in the NFC. Always get to that last game for the Super Bowl 4 straight years. Now he got 6 of them things in KC.
Andy GOAT coach resume is getting builded, boy.
It's getting crazy. Like Andy gonna be up there with the guys you gotta talk about as one of them guys.
He already is to me. Shit.
They gonna kill Andy because of how long it took him to win.
Don't matter.
He got to get around in a little bit.
I get it. That's what they're gonna do. I'm an Eagles fan too, bro. So,
but they don't kill Tony.
I was about to say, but Andy ran into some good teams when he was there. He wasn't like he was just losing to anybody in Philly.
Oh no, he absolutely lost to good teams.
Yeah, he was running into some buzzsaws with the Rams.
won the Super Bowl.
We don't kill Tony Dungy because of how long it took him to get there.
Well,
yeah, but I think, but Tony wasn't there 4 years in a row either.
Yeah.
Like that's what I feel like people gonna use to kind of smash Andy's legacy. Like it took you forever to win. Like, and it wasn't like the Eagles didn't have good teams when we went. You know what I'm saying? It's just we ran into other teams that were just as good, and Andy ain't run the ball.
So to answer your question, Paul C, no, it's not all Andy. So anytime in any sport, you need talent around you. You definitely do. But we've seen a lot of coaches have a lot of talent and shit the bed. So that's why I always praise a coach, or I always praise a quarterback, or anybody that has great teammates around them, because we've seen a lot of mother suckers shit the bed when they got a lot of talent around them.
You got to put that in context, though. Like, yeah, the Eagles had good teams, but besides the 1 year, most of the part they had bum ass receivers, bro. And I hate the Eagles.
We always had bum ass receivers.
Yeah, them receivers
like James Thrash, Freddie Mitchell. You're not even supposed to get that far with them bum ass niggas.
But
we had great defenses, dog.
Yeah, you had all of that. You just didn't have your receivers. In the 1 year, you got the nigga. He didn't even play that playoffs, but you still got over the hump. So I figure, he get a legit target. He had T.O. and he ain't go off the rails with y'all. They could have been wavy. They could have got one with them.
Why Nana says Shanahan's career is kind of mirroring Andy Reid's.
I don't know, man. Shanahan had some loaded ass teams, bro.
But Shanahan also has had some great meltdowns.
Oh, prolific meltdowns.
Got to think. Who was the OC in Atlanta?
Shanahan,
that bum ass nigga that was on my defensive coordinator staff.
Yes, it is.
I will say this: the Super Bowl they lost to the Chiefs, them throws on Shanahan. Jokers is open, and that
was Jimmy G, bum ass. He was missing him.
Telling people who he was. So that one I ain't gonna put on Shanahan, but that Atlanta one, you can't hide from that shit.
Yeah, that was glorious folding.
Yeah, he should be bad. He like Donovan in the huddle when T.O. said, "Hey, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? Throwing up your shit."
But you think back to those Minnesota teams. Minnesota had great teams in the 90s and the 2000s and could never get over the hump.
Hold on, man. Who was coaching them?
Dennis Green?
I just crossed my heart and gave one upstairs because he ain't here no more.
Yeah. But,
hey, you know what? I would have felt like Denny Green if I was Green Bay coach. I would have said what he said. They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook. I wouldn't have said nothing about my kicker missing. We let them off the hook. That's what I would have said.
More acceptable.
They were supposed to smoke them.
That was more acceptable to me than saying I pray every time you go out to kick. Why the? I don't want to cuss him. Why are you sending them out there?
That's a fact.
That's on you.
You think about it. When the Cowboys beat us last year, what did Jerry Jones say, or what did McCarthy say in that press conference after they missed all them kicks? We're gonna give them another shot next week.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, you got to get another kicker. So you don't believe in him, like you.
The sad part is he came out like the next week and made him.
Yeah, I don't think.
It's just that what he fucking does all the time, bum ass nigga.
And then he missed a damn extra point this year when they kept. What's the word they say? Glazing. What the young boys say now when you on somebody?
They call it glazing.
Yeah, why you glazing? Like, what is that?
But I knew that was coming, Hawk, because the announcers every time he come up, this kid is automatic, and I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, just let him kick the damn ball.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I called Buffalo's miss last night. I told my wife he's about to miss this kick.
Oh, I did too. I said that bitch gonna go right to the right again. Watch.
Hey, yo, Paul, see, I knew you know all
win.
Yo, the announcer said it right before he fucking kicked it. He's like, he's been real inconsistent. I said, oh, he missing this shit.
Hey, yo, I wanna play y'all something because y'all can't see me because my Mac. I gotta get a new Mac. But as long as I'm on screen, it won't mess up. I'm gonna play y'all something on my man Chris Candy's show. that was, me, nice and petty. You know what I'm saying? What the hell is the name of that show, man? Damn, I'm ashamed. I forgot the name. My brain just went. It's on ESPN 6 a.m. Damn, what's the name of the show?
That's too early for me, player.
So, but listen to this buddy. This buddy thought he was gonna go in on Chris, and I'm listen to this guy.
My name is Wilson. I want to say first and foremost, I listen to you guys about every morning, but I want to say something particularly to Mr. Canty, and I know he played football
That's
as
how you know
a
they're gonna
defensive
disrespect you.
lineman for the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens, but I do believe some things should be left out of your commentary. You guys are paid to make comments. However, and fans, they can say whatever they want to about their players because they're entitled. They're the ones who actually make the sport go round and round.
Reese.
Not you guys that are on the air. So for the fact, and I think it was Thursday that Mr. Canty said, "Oh, Lamar Jackson needs to win for his legacy." So quarterbacks of black color can come in and move forward. Hey, how are you? My name is Wilson.
Let me go to the next
Let's
slide.
talking about color. Let's talk about the tangibles. Let's talk about what he does as a player. I am not a Lamar Jackson fan because I don't believe he has a leadership abilities, and I don't believe up until this point.
Why don't you think he has leadership abilities?
That's me right there.
Okay, hold on, Mr.
No. You said he doesn't have leadership
You
abilities.
you cut people off.
No,
Shut up,
I
Stephon.
I think he has leadership ability.
Right now, don't talk right now.
Doesn't have leadership ability. Why?
Okay, so let's put you.
No, I'm asking you a question. You just made a statement. I'm asking you a question. I'm giving you plenty of runway to talk. You just made a statement. Lamar Jackson doesn't have leadership ability. I'm asking you why. We just said you can't compare him to any of the contemporaries because none of those dudes are as accomplished as him. So nobody is Pat Mahomes. Great. Start from there. Why does Lamar Jackson not have leadership ability? Why is he not a leader?
He's not.
Why? Why are you saying that?
Because
Tell me why you're saying. What are you basing that on?
first of all, sir, when he's 1-3 in the playoffs, okay?
No, he's not. He's 2-3 in the. He's 2-3 in the. He actually won on Saturday, so he's 2-3 in the playoffs. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. So every time that's come down for him to make the plays in the playoffs up until yesterday, he didn't do it. Okay, he can't beat the Pittsburgh Steelers on a regular basis. Okay, and you can say whatever you want to about that. All I'm telling you is, all I'm asking you, sir, is quit trying to bring up color and stuff. And if you want to talk about Lamar Jackson as the quarterback, talk about Lamar Jackson.
Two things. Number one. Do you think that
They
Josh
cut him
Allen
off.
is a leader?
Get off my nuts, boy.
Think he's a leader?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he can take his team to the Super Bowl. No, I do not.
The second thing is.
And I didn't get a
The second thing is, I want to give you some advice. Go watch Gerard Mayo's press conference. Every single time you say, I don't see color, watch Gerard Mayo's press conference. Then call us back. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to dive into it. No. He opened the door to get into it, so we got to talk about it. I'm not going to shy away. That's not who we are as a show. So for him to come out here and first of all say Lamar Jackson is not a leader is just absolutely asinine. And I think he's showing us his biases, his prejudices, and how he views the game of football. But beyond that, I brought up the point of color because Lamar Jackson was told, or it was said by respected scouts, former general managers in the NFL, that he should consider switching positions when he got to the NFL draft. That he should think about playing receiver. He should think about playing running back because you can't play quarterback. Elite quarterbacks were locked out of the opportunity to play in the National Football League because they were black. Warren Moon had to go play in the freaking CFL and is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Why? Because he was black. So why are we trying to avoid talking about race?
Yeah.
But beyond that, we can talk about it. We can say, yeah, you know what? Lamar Jackson, because of what he's doing, he's opening the door for other quarterbacks at lower levels of sport that play like him stylistically, that look like him, to have an opportunity to be trusted by NFL franchises. John Harbaugh.
Yeah.
that they built
Relax,
a
Stephon.
team, a
Relax.
franchise around Lamar Jackson, and that they were the only ones in the NFL that had the guts to do it. He said it last week on Shefty's podcast. Why do we have to avoid talking about race? We don't. It doesn't necessarily have to come up all the time, but because Lamar Jackson had so many questions around his ability to elevate in this time of year, because we had questions around whether or not his style of play would translate to postseason success, he had to win that game on Saturday to check that box. We can talk about
So that was the gist of it. It's a longer segment. It's a longer segment, but make sure y'all. Sportsmanlike, that's the name of the show. Unsportsmanlike, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on ESPN Radio. I listen to it every morning on my way to work and stuff. So check out Unsportsmanlike. My dog Chris Candy is one of the hosts. And that caller, when the caller said fans are entitled to share their opinion, all you guys do is talk about the game. We're the ones that make it go round. His entitlement realize that people who talk about the game on TV help it go around just like the consumers who pay. Like it's hand in hand. So the fact he felt like my opinion, I can say what I want, you can't.
Yeah.
Like, shut up, bruh.
You know what that sounded like to me, Ahmad? I own you.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So
that was the first thing I thought about.
So that wasn't somebody on here talking and saying that stuff?
No. This was on Sportsmanlike on ESPN.
Oh.
I think Sid has his hand up. I can't
Yeah, Sid got his hand up. Go ahead, Sid.
T. Smith, come off of mute, nigga.
What you want, ugly
I was about
boy?
to say that kind of sound like T. Smith sometimes too.
What you want, ugly boy?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
God, you buddy.
What you need?
No, come off of mute, nigga. Come on,
nigga. I'm off mute. What do you want? what do you want? I'm here,
no,
dog.
You,
you need
come
me
off
to?
of mute
You
or
want me to
turn
get
your
on?
camera
You want me to get on camera?
You can't hear him?
No, I
God
can't.
damn. You fix your
he can't hear you.
service.
Everybody hear him but you.
Yeah, we can all hear him, bro.
Hey, fix
He in the
your
Google
service,
now
dog.
because he's spinning for me.
Oh
Fix
yeah,
your service.
it might be your service, bro, because he good for us.
It could be
He talking mad shit to you.
I know, and I can't hear him. Hold on, let me come back.
It's hilarious.
Hey, by the way,
Yo, T, what up, cuz? What up, cuz?
What's up, Steph? Why you so loud, bro?
What's good?
Panthers are hiring their assistant GM as their GM now, Dan Morgan.
Oh yeah, Dan Morgan. Yeah. Go ahead.
So Dan got CTE.
Now, come here, come on back on camera, T. Smith.
What's up, Sid?
Come on back
bro,
on camera.
Hey, Sid, you know I'm not hard to find, right?
I know you're not hard to find.
I'm gonna have to give you my number.
Yeah, you can give me that number.
Tell them where we at every day.
Hey,
I'm in the same spot every day.
You know I'm not stepping in. You know I'm not stepping into that space because I got words for that he/she that likes to cocoa switch.
Oh shit!
Chill out, bro. She don't even be in. People don't be in the space no more.
Not in there no more.
You ain't got no mute powers over here, so I'm gonna talk how I want to talk. Fuck her.
Anyway, I use mute one time a day, and I wouldn't use it on you because you are you.
Now when I'm in there, you usually like 3 or 4 times when I'm in there.
Well, you talk reckless.
You be talking too much, dog. You don't know when to be quiet.
But
told y'all to shut up.
What's up?
Yes, man. I'll talk with her how I want to.
Hey,
hey, yo, Stephon, you want to be a part of this so bad, don't you?
He do. What's up, Sad man? What's going on?
I just wanted to see how you was doing emotionally. You know what I'm saying?
Emotion? I'm great, brother.
You sure? Because
emotionally, look.
Normally,
I got a roof over my head. My bills is paid. My son, my daughter, healthy. My friends are doing well. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to cook these ribs up. Brother, I'm doing good, man. I'm eating good, feeling good, healthy. You know, I'm on this side of the dirt.
I know that's great. So tell me what's wrong with the color green.
Oh shit!
We said what's wrong with the color green?
Stephon definitely coming off mute for this.
Ain't nothing wrong with the color green. What's wrong with the color
green?
Hold on. What's wrong with the color pewter?
Green is the color of losers.
What's wrong with the color? Hold on, brother. What's wrong with the color? Let me pick my phone up. What's wrong with the color of pewter?
Hey,
what's wrong? What's wrong with the color of pewter?
Hey,
Talk to me.
shut down.
Tell me
Hey,
about it.
Pewter shut down Vet Stadium. I got a brick in the crib.
Y'all got a brick in the crib.
Mm-hmm.
What did tell me what that got you?
Bragging rights over your losing ass.
That doesn't bother me, brother.
I know it now. It don't. But
it didn't bother me then.
You was talking big shit.
It didn't bother me then.
Hey, matter of fact, when the last time you wore the color green?
When the last time I wore the color green? I had green on the other day.
Can't even remember.
But look right here. You see this?
Damn, that's nice.
I'm good out here. The green is here, brother. I don't look. I'm not them other guys, brother. I don't run from nothing. You barking up the wrong tree. You know it don't work over here. You wasting your time.
No,
you wait. Hey, look, you wasted that hat. You wasted putting that hat on here so you could talk trash to me.
At first
and it don't mean nothing.
Nah, first off, nigga, this has been my everyday outfit all day today. Okay, so don't try that.
That's cool, but you should have saved that. You should have saved that hat for another episode because you wasted that trying to come up here and troll me.
But
and it don't work.
If I can get a mod, I can get your goddamn passive aggressive ass.
You can't get me. I'm not gonna. See, that's the difference. I'm not gonna let you.
I can. When I know your ass start cursing, that's when I got you, and I'm gonna get your ass. Watch.
Nah, it's not gonna work. But how you doing, man? Welcome to the couch. I'm in the. Let's talk about how you feeling.
1, 2, 3, 10.
But hey, but the difference between me and you is I put you on the couch.
Oh, that's fine.
Talk spicy.
Hey, look, and tell me what that got you.
Bragging rights.
That's bragging rights. Is that what you live your life off of? Bragging rights.
Just live your life.
No. My part of my life that deals with you is all about bragging rights.
Oh, with me. It's just with me.
Yes.
Oh,
I had to put a caveat on that.
That sounds like a you and Steph problem.
No, it ain't Steph. Steph is a little bit more emotional than you.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Steph, that's definitely you what Myron said, though. You said, I talk when I want to talk, and everybody did tell you to shut up, and you shut up.
That's crazy.
But I just wanted to tell you personally that Jalen Hurts is not a top 10 quarterback.
You sure?
I'm positive.
By what metric?
Yeah, by what?
By my metric.
Let's talk football.
By my metric.
Let's talk football.
You know who his twin brother is?
Who?
A Caucasian man in Orchard Park, New York, named Joshua Allen.
Oh, that's
Joshua,
his twin brother.
Though. That's crazy.
That's crazy to say. That's crazy to say he's his twin brother, but he never made it to the Super Bowl. That's crazy. What else you got, brother? You losing this fight right now.
How about losing the fight when I got a W over your head?
But you on the same couch I'm on, brother. You just at the other end.
Just a week later. Just a week later.
What we doing? Hey, look, that
additional paycheck.
Hey, look, all that did was move your pick back a couple spots. That's all.
Nah.
You big dummy.
That shit was inevitable.
Hey, shut up, Ahmad, with your instigating ass. No, nigga. Your ass print is a little bit deeper than mine.
Yo.
Pause.
Hey, do me a favor. Don't speak
big
on
pause.
my ass.
Big pause.
Ever again. You leave me out of that. You know,
Okay.
you figure that shit out on your own.
Yeah, who is this Paul C character? But yeah, I just wanted to check on you, T. Smith.
Oh, okay. I'm excellent, brother. How the hat collection going, brother?
Cause
how the hat collection and the Air Max is going, brother?
Man, it's going great. I just got a new pair in today.
That's good, man.
I got
Did you renew the sponsorship?
Nah, I ain't renewed no what? No, the Eagles bought them for me.
Oh, the Eagles bought them for you? That's crazy. How they buy them for you? Who sent them to you?
I got them for $9.
Hey, what you eating, Mike? What the hell?
He got a whole plate.
You got greens too. You got sweet potatoes.
Damn, I ain't know light skinned people ate like that.
Spinach, sweet potatoes, honey glazed ham, and shrimp.
I'm sorry for the collateral.
What the hell you eating? Thanksgiving food? You still got Thanksgiving food left?
Nah, man, you gotta eat healthy, man. You got your green vegetables, you got your shrimp,
These
you got
ham
your
is not
sweet
healthy.
potatoes.
Cut it out.
What
Huh?
That,
kind of ham? What you
throw
eating?
that
Vegan
damn ham
ham?
in the trash, man. That ain't healthy.
He say you eating vegan ham,
But
man.
No, this is salmon, not ham.
happy 4th of
Salmon.
holiday to
You
you.
said ham,
Have a
bro.
blessed day, brother
No,
man.
I said salmon.
You did not. Did he say salmon?
He
Yo?
definitely said
He-
ham.
Yeah, thank
Okay, my
you.
bad. My bad. I
Yeah.
meant to say salmon. I'm
Now,
sorry.
now you get the approval of your eating healthy because you said honey glazed ham. I said,
Yeah, I was like, hold
My
on
bad.
now.
My bad.
boy,
My
wants
bad.
honey glazed ham. He's fiending for that. Yeah, see, Paul even said, yeah, he said ham.
My bad, man.
All right, man. To wrap up the show, we got to talk about one last topic that is really tough for me to talk about, but we got to do this. Did you see the best scorer in college basketball flop when getting ran over by a fan? What do you guys think about old Caitlin?
I knew she flopped soon as I saw it. Like I didn't understand why they needed to see the close-up version for them to come, with the decision, hey, that she over-exaggerated. It was evident from the time that it
It's the
happened.
hell out that fan too. Boom, get out the way, lady. And then spin
But
around.
then,
Oh, you shot me.
yeah. Also, I'm not sure if you noticed, why is there something always extravagant with her when she loses?
Continue,
Like,
sir.
yeah, I've noticed. I said every time she loses, it's always some type of extravagant issue on the back end, and then also there's so much sympathy for her.
Oh,
He meets
this
certain
said leave.
demographics that get a lot of
Oh,
that
I
sympathy.
was about to say said to answer that for you.
God damn. So she the Josh Allen of college basketball then.
Yeah, something like that.
They sure feel sorry. Y'all notice that about Josh Allen? Shout out to Dan Orlovsky, yo caping ass. You Superman of the year, Josh Allen. Shout out to Ryan Clark for being Mr. Evil and shutting you down because you cape so hard. What the hell is that? My dog barking.
Hey, bro, I had to do the same thing today.
What you had to do?
Because Cortland came into space saying, Josh Allen got the it factor and he this and that. And I said, how he got the it factor and he can't never get it done?
You
Exactly.
know what kills me? That's like when people say a quarterback has moxie.
Moxie.
Right? Like,
I hate that word.
What's up, T?
Yeah. It factor. That means he's subpar, but we want to give him a participation trophy to make him feel like he's something.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got the it factor. Why don't Dak have the it factor?
I mean, he 1-5. How much it do you have in the playoffs? Like your team is 1-5 with you, because when it comes to quarterbacks, they attach win-loss records. So I'm gonna play that petty game and say, if Josh got this it factor because they kill Lamar like Buddy did on a Sportsman, like Lamar is he's 1-3 in the playoffs. Josh Allen is 1-5.
Yep.
That's trashy. That's bad. Like we just talked about how Patrick Mahomes is 13-3, 6 years as a starting quarterback, 6 straight AFC championships. That's phenomenal. Shut up about Josh Allen or goddamn Joe Burrow too. Joe Burrow getting all this sympathy because his ass couldn't stay healthy yet again. Is he injury prone now? I ain't got nothing against Joe Burrow. I'm just staying with the narrative. Is Joe Burrow considered injury prone? He's missed 2 years with major injuries. 2 seasons, my bad.
Nah, they say it's not injury prone. Those are minor injuries. That's what they say.
I mean, his ass.
I'm dead serious. That's the excuse, man.
You get on my goddamn.
You gotta have those conversations, man.
It's just like. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Josh Allen and Dak Prescott is a regular season champs every year. They won in the same person.
What is Josh winning though?
So with the same thing Dak are winning. Playoff game. That's it.
They win their division.
Yeah, they won their division. You're right. My bad. You're right.
People got mad at me when I said they the same person. You know, great regular seasons, playoffs. They just
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what though. That mother loving Josh Allen got phenomenal stats though. Like
Oh
the
yeah.
touchdown shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna front.
No,
But
that's
yeah,
nuts.
the
But you
turnover
talking about
stats is the same though.
Yeah, absolutely,
you
Hold
absolutely.
up.
you talking about the
Hold
rushing
up.
stats, or you talking about the rushing stats, or which
It's
stats were you referring to?
touchdowns. The total touchdowns.
See,
Yeah. No, reason why I brought that up because he gets credit for running you know, quarterback runs into the end zone when they inside the 5.
Yep.
But yeah, you get Jalen Hurts and them they get criticized for doing the tush push when they in there that gives him touchdowns.
So Josh is always usually leading the NFL in turnover. So he's like that point guard in the NBA, right? A lot of assists and a lot of turnovers. But there are guys who get passes for having a lot of assists and a lot of turnovers because they have the ball a lot. Like they talk about Russell Westbrook, and then you can say, well, LeBron is always in the top 5 in turnovers. People like, but come on, man, that's LeBron.
You know,
Like,
we talk about Josh Allen's turnovers. Nobody talks about Matt Stafford's turnovers, right?
oh shucks. Wait a minute.
Matt
Wait a minute.
Matt Stafford turns over the ball a lot in his career. He is
Yeah.
historically turned over the ball a lot. You ask
But
somebody
he's a
about Matt Stafford.
gunslinger.
That's what I was about to say. That's the pass.
He's a gunslinger.
He's a Hall of Famer, though. Like everybody tell you, oh, he's a Hall of Famer. He played with
I
Cowboys.
mean, he is a Hall of Famer now. He got a ring.
Yeah,
It
that's
does.
true.
The numbers that he has in a ring, gonna put him right in the mix.
In the 2 seasons that Joe Burrow played 10 games and got injured, his rookie season this season, he is 7, 12, and 1. That's the team's record.
You said 7, 12, and 1?
Yep, 7, 12, and 1. With 28 touchdowns and 11 picks. So he still take care of the football though.
Yeah.
So, you know, I hate analytics and numbers
I know
because
you do.
people skew them to fit their narrative.
Yep.
If you actually look at it on a ratio, Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes' ratios are not that different when it comes to touchdown to interception.
Mm-hmm.
But Pat doesn't draw heat for his interceptions because the total number is less than Josh Allen's.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But if I score more, does that give me more margin for error?
Yeah. That's how they look at it. Like as far as like throwing. Well, so what type of interceptions or total turnovers? Because usually Pat's touchdown totals can kind of equal what Josh does totally, right? Like it's close to it because I know Pat don't have a lot of rushing touchdowns.
No, Pat does not have a lot of rushing. Well, hold on. That's a good question.
I mean, he'll probably get you by what 4 or 5 in the season.
This season is different.
Touchdowns this year.
This season is different because you got to remember that those receivers have been letting him down this season.
Yeah, this is like his 2019 season when he had 26 touchdowns in 14 games. Pat, anyway.
Yeah, he been running a lot in the late in the season in the playoffs. Pat been running a lot more.
Oh yeah, you saw that? I'm
Yo,
messing
shut
with
the hell up.
Hey yo, he ain't had no rushing touchdown, no rushing
this
touchdowns this year, but he had 4 last year. So yeah, Josh smoked his boots this year in total touchdowns. He had over 40 and Pat got 27. Like this was a down, I'm using air quotation, a down year for Patrick Mahomes individually.
Still take him over.
I mean, other than Rice and Kelsey, who else reliable does he have?
Ooh, my man Carlos says so. Josh Allen is James Harden. Hey yo,
oh wow.
I mean, he can't be Josh Allen. He can't be Harden or Embiid because they got MVPs. But I see what you're doing, and I like it. He's saying fuck Stephon. That's what he's saying. Fuck Stephon. That's what that comment said.
Stephon, you ain't got nothing to say about that?
He dark.
No, I'm good.
Stephon got a lot of enemies, man. When I be getting up there, I don't know what he be doing.
Stephon got no enemies, man. Well, like he the homie. Stephon, that one dude, that one friend that always like join the conversation and got super energy and be wanting to play fight and slap box and shit where everybody trying to be serious.
No, that's not me. I never play fight. That's not, I don't do that.
You don't play fight?
No, never did.
All right,
Stephon
man.
strike me as the one y'all slap boxing and then he get.
I don't want nobody playing in my face. I don't want no man, no man, boy playing in my face. I don't do that. I don't like that.
You right. We will hope not, sir. Playing in your face is crazy.
And by the way,
you want to fight? We can fight for real. I don't play nothing.
See, I told you, his energy always. What are you doing right now, dog? What is wrong with you?
You're in your 30s, right?
Like, who are you, man? Hey, look, man, this is 2 minutes. We're at the 2 hour mark. It's a 2 minute warning. We about to wrap this show up. It's been a great show. We stayed on task. I got bookmarks, so people can jump right to the sections they want to jump to. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to worry about Czar. He tried to derail it. He really did, but we kept it in the rails. He derailed it of the segment. So when he talked about Lamar, luckily it was. Hey yo, Paul C is killing me, man.
Hey, Hawk. So the other day we did a space, and we tried to give each NFL player their NBA comp.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of interesting comps, man.
All right, if you could give me like cliff notes, we got a minute left. Cliff notes of those comps.
I think they said Luka was Andrew Luck. I think.
Ooh.
I think another one was who was it? It was Lawrence Taylor was Shaq. You know,
okay.
Just
he should have been Michael Irvin. I'm a shit. He in the same league. Never mind. Should have been Dennis Rodman. Shit. LT should have been Dennis.
Who else? Reese, you remember who else?
I don't remember. I don't know if I was. I think I came in on tail end of that one.
I think they said Grant Hill was Tracy McGrady.
They're the same.
Yeah, LeBron.
Wait.
They didn't compare LeBron to anybody.
How about Jordan?
They didn't compare Jordan.
Okay. Who was
no, Jordan was. I think they said Jordan was Tom Brady. No. Jordan was who the fuck was undefeated in Super Bowls?
No, he can't be LeBron.
No.
Kareem?
Jordan was no. Who the hell was it? I can't remember. No, you fucking me up. Yeah. That's your fault. You did that.
I know. My bad.
But nah. It was a couple interesting comps, and I was like, people look at these guys and
Jordan is Montana. Jordan is Montana. He is. Jordan is Montana.
Who said that, Los?
Paul C. Jordan is Montana. That's what I always said too. Yep. I always say Brady ain't better than Montana because Montana's perfect. That's always like my comeback.
Yeah. I mean, I think you got to say LeBron is Brady. I mean,
LeBron is Jim Kelly.
Except for the win percentage.
Nah,
I mess with y'all.
Patrick Ewing would be Jim Kelly.
Oh shit! Who would the logo be? He would be Jim Kelly.
Because Muzz loved to remember like Johnny Unitas was great.
Oh, yep, Johnny. Yep, thank you. Johnny's in the Hall of Fame because of that prediction.
Did they say Embiid was Josh Allen? Is that what it was?
Hold on. Who you say? I'm thinking of Joe Namath. My bad. I'm thinking of Joe.
Joe Namath. That's
not Johnny.
That could be Jerry
I'm thinking of Joe.
Yeah.
Joe Namath. That damn guarantee got him into the Hall of Fame. If you just look at his numbers. Now, granted, I wasn't around when he played, so it's like Troy Aikman. I got to see Troy Aikman, and I thought Troy Aikman was really good too. But then when people played, damn, Troy, what the fuck? But I got to see Troy play, so it's a little different from when you see them play and then you see they box scores because Joe Namath. Just look up his stats, and y'all gonna be like, God damn, Joe. Word?
He had a couple of years where he didn't even get over 1,000 yards.
Yo, trash can juice stats.
So would that make Terry Bradshaw like the Bill Walton?
Trash.
He's definitely
Trash.
Bill Walton. Bill Walton was a
Yeah.
beast, though. Good God. When Bill was healthy in Portland, he was a go watch that goddamn shit that ESPN did, that 3-part series on him. Bill was a damn dog. Went against Kareem. Yeah. Got that ring on Kareem. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Gets
but
Dr. J and them too. Yo. He was
it was some nice
MVP of that.
comparisons on that joint.
Yo, Bill Walton was, hey man, salute to Bill Walton. And he about us too. Bill was out there like, fuck everything. I'm with my people. Give me some weed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Bill was
Dude,
out here.
I,
He was Snoop Dogg
I,
and Willie Nelson back then, dog. I'm
I
dead
think
ass.
Terry Bradshaw was trash, though.
You got ESPN Plus by any chance?
Ooh.
Who?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got ESPN.
Go look at the Bill Walton. It's
See,
not a 30 for 30, I don't think. But it's like
I,
it's they did a special for him when they talk about his
Yeah,
high
I saw
school and his college and his pro. Because he, his feet was fucked up even when he was in college. But
I just
when
go
that joker
back
was
to,
healthy, he was
I guess
nasty.
it rubbed me the wrong way. His whole thing he said about Shaq and everything. Him and Shaq had their back and forth.
Yeah. No doubt. Nah, but I was like you too, bro. Then I looked at that special. I said, damn, Bill was nice. But yo, man, that's the show, man. Appreciate the homies joining me on this Monday. This is why I try to do my show on Mondays to recap the games for the weekend. I probably won't be able to do no preview show. We ain't gonna get no snow days this week. So I might have to do a recorded one on my own, but yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. My dog Reese. Go ahead.
We'll be hitting the GIB, you know how we do every day.
Yeah, plug that right quick before we get out
Twitter
of here.
Twitter Spaces, Gridiron Bullies. Follow. T Smith, what's your handle?
At Loadby Capo, LOADBCAPO.
Okay, so yep, follow us. We every day we're on Twitter Spaces.
And if you follow me on Twitter, man, just ask me about Gridiron Bullies. I'll get you connected with them. Definitely share their spaces anytime they go live. They go hot, and you'll love it because it's pretty much like ESPN without regurgitating the same highlights. They there from 8:30 a.m. to damn near 5:00 p.m. They rotate, they co-host and host, and they get it rocking all day long. So make sure you check them out, man. So shout out to my dog Paul C, man. Yeah, man, Paul, I'm starting to get back active, man. Shout out to Bleav Network. They was like, "Boy, we gotta do more videos, man. We gotta do more videos." So here we are. So salute to Bleav Network and all the major podcast platforms that carry the Ball Hawk Show podcast. You're looking at it on YouTube and you just tune in, hit the subscribe button. X app, salute to y'all. And Facebook, salute to y'all. T Smith, keep good enough.
Dog.
You got the ribs going.
Got the ribs going, my boy.
All right, enjoy them ribs, my guy.
You know it.
And until next time, man, salute Ball Hawk. We out of here. Oh!